F1 shocking news. Perez is leaving Red Bull. Sergio Perez has planned to leave Red Bull. What was the reason behind it? What is he going to do next? Here, we are discussing everything. Hello, friends, and welcome back to Formula One News. Today, we're back here again with breaking news. Perez has decided to leave Red Bull. Where is he going next? We are going to discuss everything here, so stick to the video till the end to know everything. After his victory at the Monaco Grand Prix over the weekend, Sergio Perez became the first Mexican driver in the history of Formula One to win 3 different races. Red Bull Racing made the announcement on Tuesday that Perez had extended his contract with the team, making him the first driver in the team's history to do so. Perez's new deal takes effect immediately. It has been demonstrated that the introduction of brand new Formula One cars that adhere to different regulations in 2022 will serve as a reset, as Perez had always been confident that this would be the case. This year, up to this point, he has been extremely reliable, as evidenced by the fact that he has consistently finished in the top 4 positions, culminating in an outstanding pole position lap in Saudi Arabia, a race in which he was in position to win before an ill-timed safety car. Perez confirmed during his post-Miami Grand Prix press conference that he had begun discussions with Red Bull to extend his stay with the team until 2023 and potentially beyond. However, he did note that there was a catch to this arrangement. Perez summed up the current state of his contractual situation by saying, "We started the talk, but we are not in any hurry to get anything done soon." It is only natural that a driver competing for a top team that does not appear to be in contention for the championship would be in a rush to sign a new contract. As a result, it appears that Red Bull's the one who is taking its time, and with good reason, taking into account the fact that it is one of the most significant players in the driver's market, and as a result, has the luxury to wait. However, Perez is in an advantageous position. As a result of Max Verstappen winning his first world championship and signing a new megabucks deal, Red Bull now has its superstar driver in place. And if Perez can continue to do the job he's doing, it will make him a very suitable long-term teammate for the rest of their careers. During the build-up to the Miami Grand Prix, the principal driver for the Red Bull team, Christian Horner, had this to say about Checo. "Checo's doing a great job. He's driving at a very high level. This year, I feel like the car is better suited to him, and he seems to be more at ease within the team. It does not have any of the peculiarities that our other previous vehicles had, of which there were probably 3 of them. We couldn't be happier with the work that he's turning in. It's still early in the year, and we've only seen a sample of 4 races so far. However, it looks like the favorite will win the next race." Racing for the Formula One World Championship at the Miami Grand Prix in Miami, Florida, United States. However, everyone on the team is very pleased with the work that Checo is continuing to do, the statement continues. Since then, a number of races included in this sample has increased to 5, and Perez's performance in Miami was very much in line with what he has produced thus far in 2018. He was competing against Carlos Sainz in the Division 2 matchup, which was between the best teams. Although Perez was unsuccessful in his attempt to win the battle in Miami, Horner suggested that he might well have been able to make it a Red Bull 1-2 had it not been for a sensor problem earlier in the race that cost Sainz power and as a result time at a crucial stage of the race. Despite the time deficit, Perez was dangerously close to overtaking Sainz for 3rd place after the restart caused by the safety car. It's possible that one of the most important metrics that Red Bull uses to evaluate Perez's contribution is how the competition with Sainz pans out over the course of the season. Despite having a difficult time in the last 2 race weekends, Sainz has shown glimpses of that pace that is required. Sainz still has aspirations of getting on terms with Charles Leclerc, and he has shown glimpses of the pace that is required. In contrast, Perez is not there to be a threat to Verstappen, and it is difficult to imagine that he will be anything other than an occasional threat to his teammate in qualifying. However, it's possible that Perez will be a threat to Verstappen. However, he does have a significant part to play in this. In the previous season, Red Bull was unable to win the Constructors' Championship because Mercedes' number 2 driver, Valtteri Bottas, was superior. Bottas finished with 36 points more than Perez, and the gap between the 2 teams eventually reached 28 points. Red Bull is aiming to win the Constructors' Championship, which is an important goal for the team, and the number 2 driver has the potential to be the deciding vote in that competition. Another important metric is the gap between Perez and Verstappen in their qualifying times. After making adjustments to take into account comparisons that were not representative, the average gap was 0.377 seconds 1 year ago. That was on the high side, with the team citing 0.3 as the barrier it anticipates Verstappen's teammate will be able to get under. This year, the average deficit is only 0.03 of a point, which can be partially attributed to Perez's pole position in Jeddah. However, deficits in the other sessions have also been safely maintained within the acceptable range. Red Bull would be wise to let this battle play out a little longer before jumping to conclusions, but it looks like they have a good chance of winning, considering that Verstappen has struggled this year to string together the best possible lap in qualifying, despite the fact that he's performed strongly. The most important thing for Perez is to demonstrate that he will be there in sufficient proximity to Verstappen no matter what happens. At this point, the top two teams are in a league of their own, and simply performing at a high level should be enough to guarantee a spot in the top four. Before taking the risk of falling further behind, Red Bull needs to be convinced that Perez's results would be the same even if there were more front-running cars competing. There is a wide variety of choices available when purchasing Red Bull. It also has Pierre Gasly, Yuki Tsunoda, and Alex Albon on its roster of drivers who compete in Formula One, and behind those three drivers, it has a total of 8 Red Bull Juniors who are competing in Formula 2 and Formula 3. Because of this, the fact that Perez wants to make sure that the conveyor belt keeps moving could be a factor that makes his hopes difficult to achieve. But up to this point, he's got a lot going for him. The power of incumbent status in a top drive is a potent weapon, and if you are performing the duties of your position effectively, you will be in a strong position. It will be some time before Perez can relax about his future in Formula One, and it is possible that it will take a sample set of events that is 3 or even 4 times larger than the 5 that have already taken place in 2022 to get there. However, if he continues to perform at the same level, it would make sense for Red Bull to extend his contract through the year 2023. Perez has continued to show improvement in his racing throughout 2022, and he is currently ranked 3rd in the Drivers' Championship standings. At this point, the gap between him and Verstappen is only 15 points. Only 7 of the season's races have been completed, but the driver, who is 32 years old, has already racked up 110 points and 4 podium finishes. Currently, he holds the first-place spot, following his historic performance at the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix, in which he became the first driver from Mexico to earn pole position. He went on to win the Monaco Grand Prix this past Sunday. After making history by being the first Mexican driver to earn pole position at the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix, he went on to win this victory, which cemented his place in racing lore. So, I think we're at the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then give this video a thumbs up, and smash that subscribe button, and press the bell icon so you will never miss any updates. And if you have any questions, or you have any queries on your mind, well, let us know in the comment box. And also check out our channel, where I promise you, you will find more really cool stuff. Thanks for watching!